you are just joining us at halftime, it is a tie game. The Aces and the Archers, 14 points each. The Hicksville Aces jumped out to the early lead. They dominated the first quarter, scoring 2 unanswered touchdowns to lead 14-0. In the second quarter, Antwerp was finally able to really get something going offensively, and they scored a touchdown about halfway through the second quarter to close the gap a little bit. It was 14-6. Their extra point attempt failed. And then with about 2 minutes and 9 seconds to go before halftime, they punched it into the end zone again and had a successful 2-point conversion, which evens the score up again at 14-14. Again, as we are getting ready to get the second half underway, I want to say a big thank you again to Drew Ultimus, the athletic director here at Antwerp Schools, for giving us space here on the visitors' side of the field in the visitors' press box. We appreciate that an awful lot. Got some good parking too. Chris is very pleased with the hot chocolate at the concession stand. And we also want to say, again, thank our football underwriters, making our regular season coverage possible all season long. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and of course online at jimschmidtauto.com. This, of course, will be the last football game for the Aces for 2020. They've already had their tournament run, bowing out to Tenora after beating Toledo Woodmore, and finishing up the season with a couple of regular season games last week, a loss to the Eden Bombers, and here at Antwerp this week to wrap up the season and hopefully being able to go home to Hicksville with a win under their belt in this matchup. And again, as you can hear, the Aces coaches are in the upper level of the visitors' press box, so they're heading back upstairs to get ready for the second half as we are settling into our broadcast position, getting ready to do the same. So again, glad to have you with us for the second half. As this again will be the last football game for the seniors on the Aces squad this evening. And as we mentioned too, in the first half, we do want to say a quick good luck to the Fairview Apaches, kind of carrying the banner for the Green Meadows Conference in Northwest Ohio and Defiance County, as they are still alive in the playoffs. They'll be playing tomorrow night against Colonel Crawford over in North Robinson, which is about a 2-hour, 15-minute drive. So the Apaches still in the playoff hunt after, this will be week number 4 of the playoffs tomorrow night. So again, we want to wish them the very best of luck against Colonel Crawford on Saturday. Put 12 minutes on the clock, and the Aces will be kicking off to Antwerp to start the third quarter.
Let's go, Aces!
Preparing to kick off for the second half for the Hicksville Aces. He's wearing number 33, Gustavo Perez.
So the wind has died down considerably, and Perez puts his foot into it, scooped up at about the 45-yard line.
Returning to kickoff for the Archers, number 56,
about the 35-yard line.
In on the stop, number 74, Chase Railing.
And they'll advance the ball to about the 42, 43-yard line. 43 is where they'll mark it officially, and that's where the Archers will get the third quarter underway, 1st and 10. Ultimus works out of the shotgun, puts a man in motion. Low snap, gets it. Caught. And taken down after only about a yard gain. That was Dylan Hines making the grab. Hines will pick up a yard to bring up 2nd and 9. Archers get themselves set. Ultimus drops back. Ultimus being chased. Ultimus running for his life. Ultimus going to be sacked. Brought down in the end zone at about the 39-yard line.
66.
That'll make it 3rd and 14. After the tackle for loss. Another low snap. Ultimus launches it, and it's going to be picked off. Nope, incomplete. Bergman was right there. I thought he had the interception. Flag on the play.
There is a flag on the field.
So we'll see there's a flag in the backfield and also a flag out about where the pass came down and was contested between Bergman and the intended receiver.
I had better do it than we did.
Leave it on.
I had better do it than we did.
Holding, offense. Pass interference, defense. Those penalties all set. Replay 3rd down.
All right, so offsetting penalties, holding on the Archers, and defensive pass interference on the Aces. So they'll offset the penalty and replay 3rd down. It'll remain 3rd and 14 from the 39-yard line. So do-over.
Push his own man out of the way.
Ultimus. Dropping back to throw again. Puts the ball in the air, and again, it's going to be nearly intercepted.
Off this pass intended for number 5, Hines.
Hines had to go from being an offensive to a defensive player then to prevent the interception.
Brings up 4th down. Antwerp, 14 yards to go from their own 39-yard line.
So with the incompletion, it'll be 4th down for the Archers. Ball at their 39-yard line. A tie game, 14 all, and Archers drop back to punt. Gets his leg into it. It's going to come down and take an Antwerp roll, and the Archers are going to down the ball at about the 25-yard line.
The Hunter Sproles punt rolls to the Hicksville.
So it'll be
26-yard
the
line.
26-yard line is where they'll officially mark it. 1st and 10 for the Aces with 10:08 to go in our 3rd quarter.
Aces, let's win.
So Turnbull, seeing if he can do anything about breaking this tie. Quarterback keeper, Turnbull still on his feet. A hard run out to the 40-yard line. He'll move the chains.
And on the stop for the
And
Archers.
put the
number
Aces
3 is a
back in
senior,
business. 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. Move the chains. And here we go. Indeed it is. Turnbull's going to hold on to it himself again, and he'll pick up about 5. Make it 2nd and 5 as he'll move the ball to the 45-yard line.
Turnbull, the ball carrier, brought down by number 10, Parker Moore, 56, Mason Steele.
First down for the Aces will be the 50-yard line. Need to get it to midfield to move the chains. 9:21 clock rolling. Turnbull. Going to keep it himself again. That's a mistake. This time they're waiting for him.
Turnbull brought down behind the line of scrimmage by number 70.
40-yard line. It'll be a loss of nearly 5, so that's going to just make it 3rd and 10 now for the Aces. Turnbull hangs on to it himself. Turnbull first down yardage. Turnbull still going. Turnbull. They're finally going to pull him down.
Turnbull, the ball carrier.
At about the 15-yard line.
Clark and record.
So Landon Turnbull makes up for being tackled for a loss by motoring all the way down to about the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 Hicksville. Handoff. That's to Wortman. Wortman. Ball's loose and it's grabbed by Bergman. So with the fumble, they're marking it where Jackson fell on the ball, which is inside the 10-yard line.
One of the guys on the stop, 56, Mason Steele.
Second down for the Aces. 4 to go. Ball on the 9-yard line. Turnbull getting back inside the 5-yard line down to around the 4.
On the stop, number 3, Landon Reyes.
And that should make it 1st and goal for the Aces. It does.
From about the 5-yard line.
So the Aces with a 1st and goal from just inside the 5-yard line, looking to retake the lead here in this GMC football game. Turnbull going ahead, and he'll just scamper into the end zone. Landon Turnbull from 5 yards out. Touchdown, Hicksville. 7 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, and Hicksville retakes the lead 20-14. Go to kick the extra point. And a bad snap. So a bad snap. The holder couldn't get the ball in time. Perez not able to get his foot on that one. So the extra point attempt will fail, and the score remains 20-14. And we'll see if that has any effect. That's going to be one of those impact plays later in the game. And the Aces will get ready to kick the ball off. And the Antwerp offense get their hands on the ball once again. Cheerleaders are working hard here tonight.
Let's go, Red, yeah.
Probably a good way to stay warm. Might be a little colder down there on the field than up here in the press box. Set for the kick.
Kicking off for Hicksville, number 33, Perez.
Perez gets his foot into it. Scooped up.
34
Bring it down to
Cam
about the
returns the
32
kickoff for the
yard
Archers.
line. First and 10.
And on
Antwerp.
stop for the Hicksville Aces wearing number 3, Isaac Ridgway.
They're going to officially mark him down at the
Brings up
33-yard
first
line
and 10
where
for
the
the Antwerp
Antwerp's
Archers.
ball first
From
and
the
10.
33-yard line.
Ultimus puts a man in motion. Going to hang on to it himself. Tries to get around the corner. And it's not going to happen.
Ultimus, the ball
No
carrier
gain on the
stop,
play. That'll
number
make it
7,
second and 10.
Turnbull.
And get the clock rolling as we are nearing halfway through this third quarter. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left to play in quarter number 3. Again, Aces
No gain on the run, brings up
back on
second
top
and 10
after
for the
being
Archers.
tied at halftime. It's Hicksville 20-14 right now, but the Archers have the ball and a second and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Go! Fight! Aces, let's win! Go! Fight! Aces, let's win! Go! Fight! Aces, let's win!
Low snap. Ultimus throws the ball almost immediately. And a nice run, and that's going to be a first down for the Archers.
Ultimus pass complete to number 2, Hunter Sproles.
Sproles makes the grab on was nearly a lateral,
Archers.
and he just scampered up the sideline, and he's close to about the 46-yard line. First and 10 for the Archers. Clock stops at 6:03 when he stepped out of bounds. Ultimus rolling out again. He's being pursued. Throws back across his body. A caught again. And another nice run and another first
Ultimus pass
down.
complete to number 12, Jagger Landers. Gonna be
Landers
enough yards
grabbed
for
it this
another
time.
first down.
And Jagger will take it down to the Aces 35-yard line. So the Archers aren't wasting any time moving down the field. They want to get this score even to back up. Neither team wanting to wrap up the season taking a loss. There's the snap. Quick hitter out. And this time the Aces
Ultimus pass complete to number 5, Hines.
are able to get Hines down with minimal
Now stop number
gain.
24,
Might have
Workman,
picked up
number
a yard.
13, Balser.
Make it 2nd and 9.
You know what I remember the most vividly about my last senior year game? Was that one play Coach was saying right on the field that he made him stand like 40 yards away from the actual
Go get him! Go,
Clock
go,
continues
get him,
to roll.
Aces,
Under 6
go
minutes to
get
go
him.
now
Go,
in quarter
go
number
get him,
3.
Aces, go get him! Go get him, Aces!
Ultimus
go
rolling
get him.
back.
Go, go,
Another
get him.
throw, and that's off the hands.
Ultimus pass
Number
intended for Jordan Berkeley.
53,
Broken up by number 53, Mason
Mason
Slattery.
Slattery
Brings up third
almost
down
had
and 8
himself a
from the Hicksville
turnover.
33.
Slattery, though, breaks up the play and brings up 3rd and 8 for the Archers. Actually, 3rd and 9, excuse me. Ultimus launches it. He's got a man open, and it's going to be incomplete.
Ultimus pass intended for number 5, Hines, is
Hines
incomplete.
was the intended
Brings up
receiver,
fourth down.
and he cut back towards the ball and stretched out to try to get it. He went down. He missed the ball. The ball bounced to the ground, and bottom line is incomplete pass, and that brings up 4th down, and it's decision time for the Archers. Ball is resting at the Aces 33-yard line. They need to get down to between the 25 and the 24-yard line to move the chains. Low snap, Ultimus, ball in the air,
Thank you.
caught, and that should be good
Just
enough.
a blocker.
And we've got a hold against,
We'll wait for the call.
looks like a hold against Antwerp, but it'll bring it back.
Holding. Offense, number 54. 10-yard penalty from a small pass. Foul. Fourth down.
That's going to make it 4th down, and they're going to move the ball back to the 45-yard line.
Let's go, big red and white. Come
So
on,
4th
team.
and about 20,
Let's go, big red and white. Come on, team.
and that may change the play selection.
Come on, team. Let's fight.
Well, they're still going to go for it.
Hang your ears back, fellas.
So 4th and 20,
Don't get burnt now.
and timeout Antwerp. I was kind of expecting that.
They're first in the half.
I thought they might come out and see if they might be able to get the Aces to jump, and if not, then they'll want to talk about it. 4th and 20 at the 45-yard line. That's a long way to go on a 4th down play, so that'll be the first time out for the Archers here in the second half. They'll have 2 remaining. We'll wait and see what their decision is. They come back out onto the field. Aces leading 20-14 here with 5:03 to go in the third quarter of this football game. On the night before Halloween. Hope that you are looking forward to some good spooky fun over the weekend. Had kind of a fall fun day at the school today. People wearing their spirit gear. They had Halloween costumes. They were wearing Halloween costumes yesterday, I think it was. So it was kind of fun. Halloween Spirit Week going on. The Archers do decide to punt the ball away. It's a short punt, and it's going to pin the Aces deep.
The Hunter Sproles punt lands on a bounce.
Sproles
2 yards,
gets a
7-yard line.
fortuitous bounce.
Hicksville. First down, Hicksville.
And the Archers down the ball at the Aces 2-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 Hicksville. I'm sorry, the 7-yard line. You're right. I was looking at the wrong. I was thinking the 5-yard line was the goal line. That's my bad. So better than the 2 is the 7. So we won't complain. Aces ball, 1st and 10. Turnbull gets him to jump, and that'll give him some breathing room.
Dead ball. False start.
Oh, they're going to say, no, actually Turnbull got one of his own guys to jump.
Half the distance to the goal.
So that'll be half the distance to the goal, so that'll move it back to about the 3.5-yard line, or the 4-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 14 now for the Aces, back at the 3.
5 round up. Could be on the 4.
Turnbull keeps the ball himself. Turnbull finds a nice hole. Turnbull off to the races. Turnbull's got a couple guys that might be able to catch him on an angle. He's gunning for the end zone. Turnbull's going to outrun them all. Landon Turnbull, 97 yards into the end zone.
A long touchdown for Hicksville.
What a run!
There's a flag on the field.
And there's a flag on the play.
Touchdown is good. Sideline warning. They're first in the game.
All right, that's not so bad. The touchdown is good. The flag was a sideline warning for the Aces, getting a little bit enthusiastic on the sideline, so they've got their first sideline warning of the game.
What happened?
Landon Turnbull goes 97 yards into the end zone to make it a 26-14 game with 4:38 to go in the third quarter. And it looks like the Aces are going to go for 2 to try to make it a 2-touchdown lead. Bergman takes the snap. Jackson in trouble. He's not going to make it. They brought in Bergman to take the snap. Jackson
Number 5, Bergman, the ball
not
carrier,
able to
brought
get
down
around
by
the
number 12,
corner,
Jack
so the
Reiner.
2-point attempt fails.
After
And the
that
score is going to
touchdown,
remain
26-14
26-14. Aces lead by 12. And they'll get ready to kick it back to the Archers. Antwerp will get the ball back, trailing by 2 scores.
Go let up, fellas!
So we'll get everything all set and ready to go.
A-C-E-S, let's go red, yeah.
Preparing to kick off once again for the Aces, wearing number 33.
So they'll set the ball up on the 40-yard line. Perez is going to get ready to put his foot to it. 4:38 to go.
Receive, 34 Fuller, 24 Leasky.
Nice kick, and it goes over the heads of the backmen. They'll pick it up around the 10-yard line. And back to about the 16-17.
While they are looking for partners and people to,
Leasky kick return brought down. by number
Leasty
3,
was
Chris
the
White.
return
First down,
man.
Antwerp.
one of the founders.
They'll put the ball at the 19-yard line. First and 10 Antwerp. 4:33 to go in our third quarter. Carson Altimus gets the snap, drops back, looks downfield, throws, and
How are you not going to call holding when my
incomplete.
Optimus pass.
Intended receiver was Hunter
Intended for number 2,
Sproles.
Hunter Sproles is incomplete.
Got Sproles right, hit him right in the hands. One of the worst places you can throw a ball to a receiver.
Number 32, Hoopman.
So Sproles not able to handle the pass, and it'll be incomplete in 2nd and 10 now for the Archers. Clock stops with 4:27 on the incompletion. And the Aces jump.
Dead ball. Encroachment. Defense.
So that'll give them 5.
5-yard penalty. Still second down.
So it'll be 2nd and 5 now for the Archers.
D-O-I-T, do it, Aces, do it. D-O-I-T, do it.
Yes, sir!
D-O-I-T, do it, Aces, do it. D-O-I-T, do it, Aces, do it.
Snap, quick throw, caught on the far side, and he's got some running room. Knocked out of bounds at about the 40-yard line on the far side of the field.
have one DB covering 2 receivers? Why?
And we got another flag on the play. And the Archers not looking too happy.
Holding. Offense. Senior Prentice on foul.
And another 10-yard holding penalty to back up the Archers. It'll remain second down, but now instead of 2nd and 5, marking it off, it'll be 2nd and about 11 for Antwerp.
collective destiny. Yeah.
Ultimus being chased, running for his life, gets the ball away, caught.
Carson Ultimus pass complete.
Hines made the grab, and that was right at about the 30-yard line.
Aces, number 24, Workman.
Make it third and about,
Brings up third down Antwerp.
looks like third and about 7 to go. Makes the ball at the 20-yard line. Excuse me, let me correct myself there. On the scoreboard, they're saying officially it's 3rd and 9 from the 20-yard line. Ultimus airing it out, and it's going to be intercepted. And is that Balzer that picked it off?
All of his pass intercepted by number 13, Balzer, first down, Hicksville.
Brody Balzer, number 13, with the interception. And the Aces get the ball back with 3 minutes, 14 seconds to go in the third quarter at the Antwerp 47-yard line, 1st and 10. Turnbull ready to get back to work here. Turnbull, he's airing it out. Straub broken up at the last minute by number 23, Jordan Berkeley rather. Jordan Berkeley
Turnbull's pass is incomplete.
gets in there and knocks the pass away, because otherwise Straub would have been off to the races. That'll make it 2nd and 10 now for the Aces.
M-O-P-E, Aces move that ball. M-O-P-E, Aces move that ball. M-O-P-E, Aces move that ball. M-O-P-E, Aces move that ball.
2nd and 10. Turnbull hangs on to it himself. Turnbull finding a nice hole and moving the ball down to about the 40-yard line.
53, Gale. 56, Steele, in on the stop.
That'll bring up 3rd down and about 4.
I was thinking that for a while. I was like, you see the ball here?
3rd and 3 when they mark it officially. Quick handoff. And that'll be close to first down yardage. I think that'll move the chains. Cole Workman, I think, got him another first down. Indeed he did.
In on the stop for the Archers, number 23, Jordan Berkeley.
First and 10 for the Aces from about the 35-yard line. Let me get the 36-yard line. Turnbull, quick hitter, out, caught. Down inside the 30-yard line.
In on the tackle for the Archers, number 8, Caden Record.
Score, Aces, score. Score, 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 Aces.
Pickup of 7. 2nd and 3rd coming up for the Aces. Clock still running, 1:25 and counting here in quarter number 3. Aces leading 26-14. See if they working towards adding on to that 12-point advantage. Snap and a quick handoff. Workman right up the gut, and he makes it down to the 30-yard line. That'll be enough for another Aces first down.
In on the stop, 53 Gale, 12 Landers.
All the way to the 20-yard line, excuse me. You can tell it's late in the season. The numbers have gotten kind of faded on the turf out there.
Go, go, go.
Under a minute to go. Aces with the ball, 1st and
Folks, at
10.
the end of the quarter, we will have a special presentation right here in front of the home bleachers.
They were just enthralled in what was going on.
So 1st and 10. 20, or right on the 20-yard line. And another carry, still on his feet.
24 Workman, the ball carrier again.
Workman, take it down near the 10.
In on the stop for the Archers.
Looks like they're
Number
going to bring him
60,
down at about the
Xander
11-yard
Smith.
line.
Number 75, Brady
You're
Hatlevig.
cutting up the middle and you're pulling 9 yards. That's a good run.
So that'll be 2nd and about a yard at the 11-yard line. And they're going to let the time expire. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. We've played 3, and it's the Aces leading the Archers by 12, 26 to 14. Your score at the end of 3 quarters. We'll get ready to switch ends of the field and get the 4th quarter up and going, and that'll give me some time to pass along another big thank you to our football broadcast underwriters, making our coverage possible, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and of course online at jimschmidtauto.com. Remember, if you're in the market for a vehicle, whether you want one that is pre-owned or brand spanking new, be it a car, truck, van, or SUV, remember that you can check out the complete dealer inventory online anytime at jimschmidtauto.com. If you see something that you like, let them know. You can email them, give them a call, or stop by the dealership. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick or Jim Schmidt Ford right in Hicksville, Ohio. And they'll get things set up so that you can look over the vehicle of your choice with all appropriate safety precautions. They care about you and your family. And remember, it's always about service at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships before, during, and after the sale. So proud to have them as our football broadcast underwriters again for the 2020 season. Thanks for their support all season long. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. All right, here we go. 12 minutes on the clock. Turnbull hangs on to it himself. Turnbull finds a hole. Turnbull heading towards the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Aces.
Number 7, Landon Turnbull, the ball carrier, appears to be a touchdown signal.
Or at least one of the referees. I saw one referee raising his arms. They put it on the board, 32-14 Aces. As Landon Turnbull carries it into the end zone. And the Aces are going to line up to kick the extra point. Snap, down, kick up. And good.
Point after good for number 33, Gustavo.
That'll make it 33-14 as the Aces go up by 19 points here with 11 minutes and 52 seconds left to go in the game. So we'll get ready for another kickoff, and the Archers will get the ball back. They're going to need to get cracking offensively if they want to get back into this football game, as they now trail the Aces by 19. Glad to have you here with us. Hope you are enjoying our live stream coverage. Bill Murphy, Chris Warner. I'm doing the talking. Chris is operating the iPad Pro camera. And you're watching our live stream coverage on the Hicksville Community Television Facebook page. In the last football game of the season, we wrapped up volleyball earlier in the week up at North Central High School in Pioneer. So after tonight, we'll have a bit of a hiatus for our sports live streams until basketball gets up and running.
Taking off for the Aces, number 33.
At least that's what we're hoping for.
Deep for the Archers, 24.
We'll talk about that after the game.
34, Cam Fuller.
Aces kick it off. Caught on the run. And it's going to be a good return. And get it down to the 40-yard line.
the Archer 40-yard line where it'll be
I
first
believe that
and
was
10.
Camden Fuller, number 34, with the return.
Good
They'll
stick,
bring him down at
Cam.
the 40-yard line, maybe the 41. Nope, they're going to say right at the 40. First and 10, Antwerp. So Carson Ultimus
Go defense! Don't let up!
bringing his squad out onto the field. Ultimus puts a man in motion. Takes the snap. Quick hitter out to the side. Picked up by number 5. Dylan Hines is met almost immediately and brought down after a minimal gain. Pickup of maybe a couple. They're going to give him officially 3 yards on that catch and run. Make it 2nd and 7 for the Archers. Clock continues to roll.
Hold that line, hit 'em hard, make them fight for every yard. Get tough, Ace, get tough. Tough, Ace, get tough. Hold that line, hit 'em hard, make them fight for every yard. Get tough, Ace, get tough.
And some confusion.
Hold that line.
And because of that, the Archers are forced to burn another timeout. That only leaves them 1 timeout remaining for the rest of the game. Comes with 11 minutes exactly left on the clock. So evidently a bit of confusion with the Antwerp Archers, and as a result, they have to stop the clock to get themselves straightened out. Give us a chance to pause here for a little bit. A sip of my soda. Much better. All right, we get out of this timeout. The ball will be at the 43-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Archers. Only 1 timeout remaining for Antwerp for the remainder of the game. Ultimus being pursued. He's in trouble. Good block saves him. Ball's caught on the far sideline.
To number 10, Parker Moore.
Moore makes the grab at about the
That's gonna be enough
Aces'
yardage for another
46-yard line. That'll move the chains.
Archers.
Antwerp keeps the drive going. Clock continues to run as he was not able to get out of bounds over on the far sideline. So 1st and 10 Antwerp from the Aces' 46-yard line. Another quick pass, quick grab, and a quick tackle.
To number 23, Jordan
Berkeley
in on the stop.
will move the ball for about 7-8 yards. Bring up 2nd down. As Archers in a bit of a hurry-up mode here, they trail by 19. Quick throw, caught. That'll be 1st down yardage, and he evades the first tackle.
Pass complete to number 11, Stephon Walker. That's going to be enough yardage.
Walker is able to get inside the 30-yard line down to about the 27, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Archers. Ultimus again, dropping back, looking to throw. Ultimus launches, got a man open, caught.
Pass complete to number 10, Parker Moore.
And that's a touchdown. Moore grabs it in the end zone. Touchdown, Antwerp. 10:01 to go in the game. And with the score, that the Antwerp Archers close the gap. They get a 13-point game now, 33-20. See if they're going to go for 1 or 2 here. Looks to be another, well, let's see. Looks to be a 2-point attempt as Ultimus staying out there in the QB position. Ultimus, Quick toss, and nobody's catching that one. Looks like his receiver went in the wrong direction, broke left instead of right. So the two-point conversion fails, and the score remains Hicksville 33 and Antwerp 20. As the Aces get ready to get the ball back with 10:01 to go in the game. I want to have the good hands people out there for this kickoff. Now while we get ready for this, the latest that we have heard from the Ohio High School Athletic Association is that they are saying that for basketball and the winter sports, all of the already scheduled times for starting for practices and scrimmage and everything else are going to remain the same. They are not changing any of them. So as of right now, the basketball season for both boys and girls is, according to the OHSAA, on schedule to begin as it was originally supposed to. So we're waiting for the athletic directors at Hicksville to post what the schedule is going to be for basketball. And we have been told, nope, there's the kick, caught, and a little bit of a juggle, but return to the
Robinson kickoff
30-yard line.
In on the stop for the Archers, number 60, Xander Smith.
So 9:55 to go. So from what we understand for basketball, they will still have the limited capacity for crowds. And so we are assuming based on that we will be allowed to live stream basketball. That's the assumption we are operating under at this point. So that's what we're going to plan on doing until we're told otherwise. And of course, as we get closer to basketball season and more information comes our way, we'll keep you up to date. Quick handoff. Workman bounces off a couple of defenders and then finds a hole, and Workman advances it across midfield down into Archer territory. They're going to mark him down at about the Antwerp 47-yard line. So again, we will continue our Facebook Live updates on Wednesday afternoons, where we'll give you the very latest information. And so we'll do our best to keep you up to date with what's happening. But yeah, as of right now, it looks like we will be, at least for the start of the season, streaming some basketball action for you from the red zone at Hicksville High. Turnbull dropping back, ball in the air, it's going to be picked off. Bad throw.
Intercepted by number 10, sophomore Parker Moore.
Parker Moore found himself the only guy in the position to catch that ball, and he did just that. It was just not a good throw by Turnbull. There was no aces in the area where that ball came down. And so another turnover for the Aces tonight. Another pass picked off, another interception for Turnbull.
After the interception, brings up
it comes with 9:15 to go in the game.
From their own
So it'll be
21-yard
first
line.
and 10 Antwerp from their own 21-yard line. They trail by 13, 33-20. Altimus puts a man in motion. Dropping back, ball thrown, and that's going to be incomplete.
Altimus pass incomplete, intended for number 2.
Make it
Hunter
second and
Strode.
10.
Brings up second down.
Altimus gets the snap, drops back, looks downfield, nothing there, tucks it under, takes off. Altimus slides down at about
Number 7,
the
Carson Altimus,
30-yard
the ball
line.
carrier. We'll wait for the call.
And got a flag on.
That's going to be enough yardage for another first down. Archers.
I think they were just waiting to see where they were going to mark the ball. He slid, and sometimes they mark it where you start the slide, and sometimes it's where you end the slide. Another quick out pass, and out to about the 40-yard line. That's going to be close
to number 16,
to another first down.
Down by number 7, Landon Turnbull.
Turnbull got him. I think he's going to be about a yard shy of moving the chains. Going to put the ball at just past the 40-yard line, where it'll be 2nd and 1. Again, Altimus looking downfield, and he's going to take off running. He's going to go out of bounds on the far side, but not before getting to about the 45-yard line and moving the chains for the Archers.
Going to be enough yardage for another first down, Archers.
So they'll put the ball right on the Antwerp 45-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for Antwerp. 8:14 left in the game. Snap to Altimus. Altimus in trouble now. Gets the ball away, caught, and out of bounds at the Aces 47-yard line.
Out of bounds by number 13, Brody Balser.
Dylan Hines made the grab, and it'll be 2nd and about 2 for the Archers. Hard count, but nobody bites this time for the Aces. Quick pass out, caught. And waiting for him.
Altimus pass complete.
Brought down at about the 41-yard
That's going to be enough
line.
yardage for another first down.
That'll move the chains for the Antwerp Archers. Clock rolling, 7:45 left in the game.
Get into it, go, Big Red. Get into it, go, Big Red. Get into
Altimus
it, go.
scrambling again and again taking off running. He'll get a few yards.
Number 7.
Flag on the play.
Run out of bounds by number 57, Carl Rupert. There's a flag on the play.
And its early indication is that it's going to be against the Archers.
No foul on the play.
Oh, they're going to say nope. No foul on the play. So they'll pick up the flag. And it will be 2nd down and about 7 for the Archers.
Come on, it's a screen. You know it's a screen.
Caught. And a nice stiff arm. Aces corral him, but they have a hard
Pass
time
complete to number 16, Chase Clark.
getting him down. Clark made the grab, and Chase Clark battles towards the first down marker. They'll stop him a little bit short, but they'll leave the Archers with a 3rd and about 1. So 3rd and short.
Timeout. Hicksville.
And the Aces are going to take a timeout.
Their first of the half.
That'll be their first of the second half. Hicksville with 2 timeouts remaining. They must have seen something they did not like about that setup. So they call timeout with 7:05 to go. Leading by 13 points, 33-20. Antwerp trying to get the ball down the field into the end zone and get this back to being a 1-score game. It could close the gap to 27 or maybe even 28-33 and make it a 5-point game. But again, down by 12, so 2 touchdowns would tie it. Extra point would win it. 2 touchdowns and 1 extra point would win it. Well, anyway, you know what I'm saying. They're down by 13. So 14 points to take the lead. for the Archers. Ready to get back in action here. Third and short for Antwerp, as they are at the Aces 32-yard line. Ultimus, they're going to bring him down, and he's not going to make it. That's going to bring him fourth down, and that'll lose back to about the 34-yard line.
Nice job, Kay!
So that moves them back to the Aces 34-yard line, where it'll be fourth down and about 4 to go. Carson Ultimus with the snap, ball in the air. Nobody's going to catch that one. And they'll turn it over on downs. So the Aces will get the ball back on their own 34-yard line, first and 10, with 6 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the game.
Is going to take over on downs.
So the Aces get the ball back on downs. Let's see what they can do about putting the last couple nails in the coffin here and cementing this win. Still a lot of football left to play, though, with over 6 minutes to go in the game. Aces probably going to keep this on the ground as much as they can.
In on the stop, number 12, Jagger Landers.
Burn off as much of that clock as they can as well. Just a little, about 12 minutes after 9 o'clock here, so we've been playing just a little over 2 hours in real time. Turnbull. Turnbull with a first down. Turnbull across midfield. Turnbull down to about the 35-yard line before they knock him out of bounds.
Forced out of bounds by number 3, Landon Reyes.
So Turnbull takes it down to the Antwerp 35-yard line and stays in bounds to keep that clock rolling. Now the Aces can take their time. And like I said, burn off as much of this clock as possible. Every second that comes off that clock is a second that the Archers don't have to mount a comeback. Turnbull gives it to Wortman. Wortman powering forward, still on his feet. Wortman inside the 25-yard line to move the chains. Another Aces first down.
Reyes.
Turnbull split backs on either side. Gives it to Wortman. And they got a little tangled. Look like Wortman and Balzer got a little tangled up there with the ball exchange.
Number 16,
and they'll drop Wortman for a few yards of a loss. They'll make it second and long for the Aces. About looks like second and about 14. Again, they'll take their time, let the play clock and the game clock run down a few more seconds here. Aces up by 13. looking to salt this one away. Turnbull, quarterback keeper. Landon powering straight ahead, keeping those legs churning, and he'll get back down
Turnbull, the ball carrier.
near the 20-yard line to about the 22, maybe 23-yard line.
Stop number 60, Xander Smith. Number 54, John Buer.
Make it 3rd and about 9 for the Aces.
Along with number 75, Brady Halliday.
Aces in all probability in 4-down territory here. Looking at a 3rd and long. Ball at the 23-yard line. Ooh. Turnbull dropped the ball and got popped. The ball went down, Turnbull picked it up, and he took a shot. He's slow getting up.
Number 2, Hunter Sproles.
That'd be another tackle for loss. And it looks like he got the wind knocked out of him for sure. It's going to bring up 4th and about 12 or 14.
Why did the clock stop?
And an official timeout while the coaching staff comes out onto the field to walk Landon Turnbull off.
Timeout. Antwerp.
And then the Archers will take a timeout after that. So they had a stoppage because they wanted to check on Landon Turnbull's welfare. And a couple of the coaches, the coach and Scott Haggerty going out onto the field. So they stopped the clock while they did that. And then as they got him off the field, the Archers called timeout. That'll be Antwerp's last timeout of the game. It comes with 2 minutes and 46 seconds left to go in this 4th quarter. Antwerp trailing by 13. The Aces lead 33-20 in what is going to be the last football game of the 2020 season for the Aces. Hoping to be able to go home with a victory. And we'll get ready to get back into action here. Aces back out onto the field. And we'll see if Bergman is going to take over. It looks like he will. While Turnbull is on the sidelines, Landon's got his helmet off right now, so Bergman hangs onto the ball, tries to take up the middle, take off right up the middle, and goes nowhere. So that'll be a turnover on downs.
By number 12, Jagger Landers. Number 60, Xander
So the
Smith.
Antwerp Archers will get the ball
number
back
54, senior John Buer.
with 2 minutes and 42 seconds left in the game and a 13-point deficit to try to erase.
First down, Antwerp Archers.
They'll put the ball right on the 30-yard line, and that's where the Archers will have it, 1st and 10. Antwerp gets themselves set. Ultimus gets the snap, rolls out. Ultimus looking downfield, nothing there. Ultimus gonna get taken down. Tackle for a loss back at around the 25-yard line.
7 Ultimus, the ball carrier.
So Ultimus is gonna get brought down back at about the 25 to make it 2nd and 15. And more importantly, they keep him in bounds, and there are no timeouts left for the Archers, so the clock continues to roll. Ultimus again dropping back, looking to throw. Ball in the air, and incomplete.
Ultimus pass intended for number 10, Moore is incomplete.
That's incomplete. That'll make it 3rd and 15. And the clock will stop with 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go on the incompletion. So the Archers with a 3rd and long. And the whistle blows. And that's going to be a timeout called by the Aces.
Timeout. Hicksville.
So the Aces called timeout. It looked like they might have had somebody, they might have been, if they'd snapped the ball, they might have got called for 12 men on the field, Chris says, and thought there was a guy not, but either way. So, be that as it may, timeout by the Aces. Y'all have one remaining. 2:04 left in the contest. Hicksville leading by 13, 33-20. Bill Murphy and Chris Warner for Hicksville Community Television calling the action for you tonight. On our final football live stream for the 2020 season. So here we go with the Archers. 3rd and 15. Ultimus. Ball in the air. Caught. And brought down.
Ultimus pass completed to number 23, Jordan Berkeley.
Berkeley made the grab, and I think
be
he's going to move the chains.
Yep.
Got across the 40-yard line. They needed to get just past the 40, and Berkeley did just that. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 41. Ultimus ball in the air again, and again caught and stepping out of bounds
Ultimus
at
pass
about
complete
the
again to number 23,
49-yard
Steps out of
line.
bounds. Brings up 2nd down, 4 yards to
Now,
go.
they're going to say actually at about the 47-yard line, so it'll be 2nd and 3, or the 48-yard line, 2nd and 3. Ball's caught. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Ultimus pass complete to number 10, Parker Moore. Enough yardage for
Moore
another
grabs
1st
the
down.
ball, gets the 1st
Archer.
down, and then goes out of bounds to stop the clock with 1 minute and 40 seconds. So the Archers working it down the field, but will it be enough to leave them enough time to get the ball back and try to get 2 scores? That's incomplete.
Ultimus pass intended for Berkeley. There's no flag.
No flag on the
It's going to be
play,
incomplete.
much to the consternation of some of the Antwerp Archers fans.
Because the fans will run you, Bill.
Minute 36. 2nd and 10 for the Archers. Ultimus dropping back. Ultimus going to take off running. Ultimus
Number 7,
gets
first
out of
Ultimus ball carrier
bounds.
for Antwerp.
Not quite to the 35-yard line. Looks like about the 36. Bring up 3rd and about 3. Minute 28 to go. That's going to be 5. 5 more, and that'll be a 1st down for the
Encroachment. Defense. 5-yard penalty. Results on 1st down.
Aces. A little bit anxious there and jumping the gun.
Yardage for another 1st down. Archer.
So they only needed 3. They get 5, and that'll move the chains. It'll be another 1st down for Antwerp, and they'll advance the ball to the Aces' 31-yard line. Ultimus. And they're going to swarm him under at about the 30-yard line. So Ultimus will get him about a yard, make it 2nd and 9.
And on the stop, number 66, Groupman.
Clock keeps rolling, though. That's the important thing, as we're nearing a minute left in this contest. Ultimus dropping back. Ultimus being pursued. Ultimus throws the ball away in desperation. Out of bounds.
Ultimus pass intended for number 11, Stephon Walker's incomplete.
That'll be incomplete, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 9 for the Archers with 58.1 seconds left in regulation. Aces up by 13, looking to lock this one up. They're less than a minute away from celebrating a W. And there's another 5 yards for free as he gets the Ultimus gets the Aces to jump again. So the 3rd and 9 becomes 3rd and 4. Snap, Ultimus. Ultimus in trouble, and down he goes. Ultimus knocked down back at about the 32-33 yard line to bring up 4th and long. Just what the doctor ordered for the Aces. That's going to make it 4th and about 13. We'll see where they officially mark it. But most importantly, the clock has been running this entire time, down to half a minute left in the game. Ultimus airing it out and intercepted. Bergman picks it off and wisely just takes a knee. Because there's nothing
flag on the field.
Flag on the field, so we'll see if it's before or after the change of possession. So we'll see what the official ruling is. Right now, Bergman intercepted the ball and took a knee back at about the 10-yard line.
There are 2 fouls on the play. Holding, offense, 54. Defensive pass interference, 13. Those penalties all set. Replay 4th down.
So offsetting penalties for the 2nd time tonight mean that we're going to just replay the down. So it's 4th and 13 once again, with 23 seconds left in the game. Carson Ultimus. You need to get the ball down around the 20-yard line to move the chains. Ultimus launches it, caught. Out of bounds on the far sideline. But if that's not enough for the first down, then the Aces will take over on downs, and this game's over.
First down, Hicksville.
16 seconds, and the Aces get the ball back on downs, and that's going to pretty much do it. They'll just take a knee, and it'll be all over. The Archers cannot stop the clock, and the Aces are going to go home winners tonight, 33-20. The Aces faithful starting to pack up and head towards the exits, knowing they've got the win in hand. There's the snap, then there's the knee. And the clock is going to roll down. We've got 7 seconds left to go to make it official. But the Aces are going to win this football game and finish up the season on a winning note. Time expires, and that's all she wrote, and the Aces win 33-20, the final score here at Antwerp Field tonight. Well, we're going to take a little time here as we wrap things up, as this is our final broadcast, our final live stream for the fall sports season. For the Aces, we wrapped up volleyball earlier in the week, and this is the last of the football games. So first and foremost, we want to thank our underwriters making our coverage possible for all sports, all Aces sports, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. And we also had some tournament underwriting for girls volleyball and for boys football from the Hicksville Athletic Boosters, and Crawl Insurance helped us out with the girls volleyball. We want to thank both of them as well. I want to thank our athletic directors, Mr. Hunt and Overmeyer, for all of their help and assistance throughout the fall sports season, and to all of the athletic directors and athletic departments for all the schools that we visited over the last couple of months. We want to thank all of them so very much, including Drew Ultimus here at Antwerp High School. We appreciate all of the hospitality that we were shown throughout the volleyball and the football seasons. Thank you so very much. And most of all, We want to thank all of you for joining us on our live streams. Hope you have enjoyed the coverage as much as we have enjoyed bringing these games to you. So with that, we are going to wrap it up ourselves and pack up and head back to the Ville. One final time tonight, it's the Aces defeating the Antwerp Archers 33-20 here at Archers Field. And for Chris Warner running the iPad Pro camera, I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television wishing you a good night and good sports. And happy Halloween, too.